In the beginning of the season, when Chelsea played Luton and Chelsea won Luton 3-0, a lot of people were saying Chelsea were very lucky to have Luton in an early stage because it's a free 3 point. They tagged Luton to be the free 3 point team. When I watched the game in the beginning of the season that time, around August, yes, when I watched Chelsea versus Luton, Chelsea won 3-0, yes, I know. But if you watch that game, you'll find out that the issue of Luton in that game was Luton being able to convert their chances. Because if Luton were converting their chances against Chelsea that day, it would have been bad for Chelsea. Now look at Luton against Liverpool. It took Liverpool to the last minute, 90 plus 9 or 90 plus 10, to get a draw from Luton Town. If not that the time was 90 plus 9 or 9 extra minutes given to Liverpool, Luton would have beaten Liverpool and would have entered record that Luton beat Liverpool this season. Look at Crystal Palace. Luton beat Crystal Palace and other games that Luton has been fighting. Look at Arsenal yesterday. Arsenal that is beating everybody. Even Arsenal that beats Man City had to go full maximum yesterday to beat Luton. Even at some certain stage yesterday, Luton were leading Arsenal. But at the end of the day, Arsenal showed their quality and their best to beat Luton yesterday. To be honest, I'm not criticizing Chelsea. If it was Chelsea that Luton were leading 3-2, I don't think Chelsea will come back. Highest, Chelsea will play 3-3, but not 4-3. Arsenal showed their quality and they came back 4-3. To be honest, Luton are not to be looked down again. Their next game is Man City. Anything can happen. So that was for yesterday. We were very lucky with that Arsenal game because if Luton had won Arsenal or had drawn Arsenal, a lot of us, not even here on my channel, a lot of channels, a lot of websites, a lot of prediction ground would have lost that particular Arsenal's game because nobody expected that scoreline. That was one. Imagine Luton scoring 3 goals against Arsenal. Even Chelsea scored 2 against Arsenal. Man City could not even score Arsenal. Luton scored Arsenal 3, making Arsenal score 4 in a single game against Luton. So that was for yesterday. We were very lucky because our long-running bet slip had Arsenal to win, Wolves to win or draw. So we were safe in that aspect. Our long-running bet slip lived to see today. Regarding the tips I shared yesterday, I shared 2 slips, 5 odds each. The slip one, we had Wolves to win at full time. It was 1.90 odd. We had Borussia Mönchengladbach to win or draw, in which it was successful. We had Lazio versus Genoa, any team to win. It was successful. Lazio won 1-0. And the final game was, the second to the last game was Arteta versus Getafe. Getafe to win, in which Getafe won 2-1. And the last game was Luton versus Arsenal, under 4.5 goals. We were unlucky in that game. A lot of goals was being scored in that Arsenal game, which I did not expect that scoreline because I believe it would be a very tight game. Definitely it was a tight game, but the goals were much. So if you are able to edit the games, like I advised, for that our slip 1, at least you should be getting something out of it. Our slip 2, in which I told you should select only 1 game from our slip 2. We had Petersburg and Arsenal under 21. Petersburg to score 2 goals, in which Petersburg scored 3 goals. It was at 1.56 odd. We had Bradford versus Liverpool under 21. Bradford to score 2 goals at 1.56 odd, in which Bradford scored 3. The last game was the most annoying game yesterday between MK Dons and Brighton under 21. I wonder how this MK Dons just come to a game against Brighton under 21 and could not record a single shot on target. Instead, losing 0-4 to Brighton under 21. What a shame. So if you're able to pick Bradford game and Petersburg game, good for you. So that was for our yesterday's games. Regarding our long bet slip, I've said it before. We were lucky yesterday for that Arsenal's game. Thank God Arsenal won. And Wolves also won because we had Wolves to win or draw and Arsenal to win for our long-running bet slip starting yesterday. And today, we pray that the game keep on moving till on Sunday. So that is by the way, and let's dive into today's business. If you are new to this channel, if it's the first time you're coming across Jb Predictz, do ensure you are hitting the subscribe button. Turn on your bell notifications so you'll be notified whenever a video is being uploaded, and don't forget to hit the like button. And there's one thing I want to also say. For those saying on my comment section that JB, I should stop giving big odds and be giving small odds, that you want to be staking very high. Anytime I provide you big odds, you hardly see me tell you to combine the matches. I know I give you 300 odds, 200 odds, and we have been hitting good records in those odds. And I've been advising you to take at least 2 or 3 games out of those big odds. I did not say you should combine. Because I told you before, even though I say don't combine, some of you will still combine the game, lose, and come to the comment section and start complaining. I've given you the big odds, in which the big odds for the past weeks, it has been doing well. Just 1 game or 2 games messing it up, and I've been advising you to edit it. I've shared with you some edits, and it has been doing well. If you don't like the big odds I provide, then edit the games as I advise you to. Any game you don't feel like or you don't like in the games I will call for you, you can take it out. You understand? I know you might have a lot to stake high, but what of other people? Do they have that much as you have? That is just the truth. So in today's games, in which we have 2 slips, we have 10 odds and we have 3 odds. So once I share the 10 odds with you, for those looking for 2 odds, I will carve out 2 odds for you from the 10 odds. Then the rest of it, anything you want to do with the slip, do with it. I'm sharing 10 odds and I'm sharing 3 odds for today. But I still promise you, those that are looking for 2 odds, I will carve out, in your presence, I will carve out 2 odds for you. So let's dive right into today's business. Before we go any further, I did a mistake about our slip 1. Our slip 1 is not 10 odds. Our slip 1 is 7 odds. And out of these 7 odds, I will still carve out 2 odds for those looking for high stake 2 odds. So these are those people that said yesterday on the comment section that they want just 2 odds. So this is for you. Anybody that wants to also stake on the 2 odds is free. It's a free world. Now let's dive into the slip 1. Our first game for slip 1 is between Sheffield United versus Liverpool. We have Liverpool to win at full time at 1.22 odds. I just hope what happened in Luton's game against Arsenal doesn't happen in Sheffield and Liverpool. We have Aston Villa versus Man City. It's a very tight and tough game here. Man City needs this game, to be honest, because Man City have drawn 3 straight games. They've not recorded a single win in their past 3 games. So this game is very, very important to Man City. But the biggest problem here now is Aston Villa. At home, they are very stubborn. So Aston Villa versus Man City, we have Man City to win or draw at full time at 1.25 odd. From the Scotland Premiership, we have St Johnstone versus St Mirren. Battle of the Saints. We have St Mirren to score over 0.5 goals at 1.39 odds. From the Switzerland Super League, we have Young Boys versus Lausanne Auchi. We have Young Boys to win at full time at 1.36 odd. From the Germany DFB Pokal, we have Saarbrücken versus Eintracht Frankfurt. We have Frankfurt to qualify to the next round, either at full time or in extra time, at 1.29 odds. We head back to the Scotland Premiership. We have Celtic versus Hibernian. We have Celtic to win at full time at 1.22 odds. We head back to the England Premier League. We have Crystal Palace versus Bournemouth. We have over 1.5 goals at 1.32 odds. And finally, Brighton Hove and Albion versus Brentford. We have over 1.5 goals at 1.20 odds from the England Premier League. So these are the 8 matches, 7 odds. The booking codes are on your screen. Now, I told you I will edit 2 odds out of these 7 odds. Me looking at the games, I will just pick 3 matches out of it. I've looked at it and I've selected my 3 games. We have Man City to win or draw at full time. That is the first game for the 2 odds. Man City to win or draw against Aston Villa at 1.25 odds. We have Young Boys to win at full time at 1.36 odd. And finally, Celtic versus Hibernian. Celtic to win at full time at 1.22 odds. So 3 games, 2 odds, 8 games, 7 odds. So the booking codes for the 2 odds edited version is on your screen. For those looking for high stake that asked for the high stake, that is your 2 odds. Then the 7 odds is free for all. Edit the games to your satisfaction. Any game you don't like, you can take it out. It's 7 games that is here. You can take 4. As you've seen I did here by myself, I took 3 out of the 8 games. I took 3 games out of these 8 games to make 2 odds. So you can get 3 odds, you can get 4 odds, depending on how you want to do it. The best advice I will keep on telling you is edit these games to your satisfaction. You might not like what I'm saying, but in the long run, it will help you. So the booking codes, I've shared it with you for the 2 odds is already on your screen. Now we head to our slip 2, in which is 3 odds. I will not waste your time. Our first game for our slip 2 is between Manchester United and Chelsea. Before I call these predictions, I want you guys to give me what you think is going to happen in this game. Your correct score and your predictions in the comment section. You know, the last 5 times Chelsea and Manchester United played, of recent, Man United won Chelsea 4-1. The past 3 times, they've played 1-1 draw, 1-1 draw, 1-1 draw. And the last one, they played 0-0 draw. So I believe this game is going to be an interesting one due to that the 2 teams has not been performing well, but we hope for the best for the 2 of them. So my prediction for this game between Manchester United and Chelsea is both teams to score at 1.56 odd. The second game for our 3 odds is between Fulham and Nottingham Forest. We have Fulham to score over 0.5 goals at 1.25 odds. And finally, Aston Villa versus Man City once again. Man City to score over 1.5 goals at 1.61 odd. I'm backing Man City to win this game 2-1. I'm having that feeling because Aston Villa will definitely score Man City. I'm having that feeling because if you know how to attack as a team, you are going to score Man City. So that is our 3 odds. Man City to score 2 goals. Man United and Chelsea, both teams to score. Fulham and Nottingham Forest. Fulham to score over 0.5 goals, and the booking codes for this particular slip, in which is the 3 odds, are on your screen. So guys, that is all for today. Do ensure you are staking wisely. Edit these games to your satisfaction. You can look at these 3 slips I provide. Funny enough, I provided 2. The 2 odds I shared is an extracted 2 odds from our 7 odds for those looking for high stake. So you can look at all these games I provide. This is another way to edit. And you can just pick 3 or 4 games out of everything I just said. I want everybody to learn how to edit. You might not like, or you might be complaining, yeah, Jb Predictz, you're always talking too much on edit. It's for your own good. Even though you have been given 10,000 odds, the ability for you to take 4 games out of 10,000 odds shows the difference. So guys, that is all for today, and I wish you all the best. I wish you success. Have a wonderful day. Have a blessed day. If you want to join my Telegram, the link is pinned in the comment section. I will see you tomorrow with more well-analyzed tips, and we pray for the best. See you all tomorrow, and bye for now.